Hi, my crafty peeps. Good morning. Beth here. I had planned, and I'll try to get through this video. I had planned to do an entire flip through on this adorable little Tim Holtz fabric journal that I completed. I realized two things. I had this clip up here at the top, which was clipped to the second page. So I thought that was the first page, when in actuality, this is the first page. So obviously, it's not completed. But I'm going to go ahead and do my best to show you the rest of it. I have furniture being delivered this morning, so I don't know. They'll text me when they're like 10 minutes out. But we'll get started, see how far we get. This is a fabric journal that comes pre-made by Tim Holtz, and it measures like 3 3 3/4 by 6. So I'm going to say 4 by 6 because I have so much stuff on here that there's probably an extra quarter there. If not, that's what we're calling it. Anyway, at the top here, we've got some creepy cloth, which I have fallen in love with. I used to use a lot of, what do you call this stuff? Cheesecloth. Hello. Cheesecloth. But I like the thickness of the creepy cloth. I do have to coffee dye some though, so maybe I'll do that today. And then I've got some Wild Orchid Craft roses right there. You've got that very distressed clip, which says, I know you're not gonna be able to see it, but hello, where am it says inspire on it. Hello. Get it right. Or whatever. Anyway, and it's really rusted. And it closed both of my pages. Just saying. This is an image that I had. I think it was from Tim Holtz or ITD Crafts. This is a metal-looking Tim Holtz frame. I did a little punch out on, that thing that you make labels with that says beautiful. And then we've got some vintage fabric here. I put a little dangle, which is a pearl, and then a Tim Holtz post hitch. Down here we've got, this is really neat. This butterfly was gold, and I'll be a son of a gun, I put them away. Gold, and I used my alchemy waxes, gunmetal maybe, or graphite, to change the color, and it turned out so adorable. All right, and we've got a vintage button. We've got almost all of the lace you're going to see in here, and fabric is vintage, because, that's the style I was going for. And then you've got down the spine. This is not vintage. This is just some trim that I had, but this is a very old vintage doily, and I coffee dyed a little bit of it, and then just continue with the wraparound. Okay, on to page 2, because there isn't a page 1. I went for a specimen look on this particular page. I made a specimen card by just using my square dies. This is one of Tim Holtz field notes. Anything you see here, like butterflies and mushrooms, it all comes from the Tim Holtz field notes, whether it be the bigger ones or the tiny ones. This I don't know. This is just a little stamp, and that's a Tim Holtz label. This is a Tim Holtz stamp. This is Tim Holtz. This is vintage fabric along here. This is not, but as you can see, I just layered some very thin white lace along with this trim that runs down the side. I really like this. I think it's dainty. And for Tim Holtz, it's hard to do dainty, but I really liked it. Excuse me. Vintage button. Field notes. This is something that I printed off of a DigiKit a long time ago. This background is Tim Holtz paper, and this is one of the metal. They are made to look metal. They're actually paper, and I want to call them something alphabet chips, maybe? I don't know. Something along those lines. And then in here, we've got just a lot of collaging. Ladies and gents, the collaging in this thing is crazy. It took me so long. But once I started collaging about 6 months ago, like, I can't stop. I mean, whether I mean to collage something or not, I end up doing it. So, anyway, this is a Paper Dolls. This is a little strip, little strip of paper that I bought from shoot, I'll try to link her below. She's got some really cool stuff on her Etsy. This is a Tim Holtz number. You have a little pocket that I made out of there, and this is a Tim Holtz tag with a little dangle. I don't think any more pulls out, but you do see some more collaging here, a little bit of rickrack, some vintage buttons. This is a Tim Holtz charm. Says seen and noted. Up here we have a Tim Holtz ticket, and this is also from the same store that did this. Fun on a Budget, I think that's what it's called. Real sweet lady. And anyway, here we've got just a little piece of something I had in my stash. And I think that's it for that page. Alright, onward. Another Paper Dolls. I love these. This little boy, or this man and this little girl and dog. I combined them. They're not together, but this is some vintage fabric down here. Vintage button. This is a old stamp. Not sure where I got that. This is that same sort of number thing from Fun on a Budget. This also made a little pocket. These papers, and this is Tim Holtz washi. I just love, I think I have all the washi except the marbling ones. But all of the paper behind is all Tim Holtz and Book Page. And these are the little things that tuck into that pocket. So cute. Okay. Oh, and down the side, yep, this is also some very pretty vintage fabric. Stop it. And I have a little brass button here and a little gold safety pin. And this one, see if we can't hold it up a little bit. This is also a specimen card that I made. This is an acrylic butterfly that I got. It's Tim Holtz, but I forget. It's not Field Notes. It's one of his newer ones that came out. Very pretty. I think I stapled just a little bit of vintage fabric on that. You've got some Tim Holtz flowers. Tim Holtz type banner here. This is a stamp. If you can see it, there's more of those little numbers. And then up here at the top, I used some of his linen tape, and I stamped behind that. And then this, I don't know where I got that. I might have kept that off of a tag or something. If I get really cool, like, clothes that have really neat tags, I don't know about you guys, but I keep them. I use them. These are 2 tags that come out of a pocket down at the bottom. They are Tim Holtz, both of them. This one has a little dangle. Well, this one has a little button dangle. Yeah. Cute, cute. And then this is just a little simple pocket at the bottom. But look at this, you guys. Look at this teeny tiny glassine bag. Is that not precious? Oh. Oh, love that little thing. And I just did some simple collaging at the bottom here. We've got a little Tim Holtz stamping, something maybe from Remnants. This little phrase down here says, "It's the little things." Very simple collaging up here and up here. This is some stamping. This is some vintage velvet. This is one of those cute little Tim Holtz clips, and a little stamping up there, and some more of his washi tape and vintage book page. Alright, next one. Again, back to some sort of specimen. I guess I had sort of a theme, even though I wasn't thinking I had a theme. But now that I'm showing it, I got a theme. Vintage button and some stamping. This came out of, I think, Field Notes, because it says specimen. And then there's one of those made to look metal alphabet chips. I'm calling them alphabet chips. I don't know what they are, but I like that name. I'm going with it. And here we've got some stamping, Field Notes. This is a specimen window, but I really amped it up on some thick cardstock, and it was a die cut. You've got that same butterfly that we saw on the last page. Here we've got some Tim Holtz thick chipboard words or phrases, "Fear to fly." And then here we've got these nail heads, you guys, are really cute. Tim Holtz has them in a couple different sizes, and I can't find mine after working on this project. So you know what that means. Gotta order more. Over here we've got a button, some vintage trims. This is a paper doll. And this is like not a Gibson lady. I think I got this on Artie Mays, maybe. It's a digi, I know that. This is just a little snippet that I get. I've gotten these in the past from Donna Little, but I know she doesn't have them anymore, so I'm kind of hoarding mine now. This is just a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. Fun on a budget. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's not hers. That's Tim Holtz. My bad. Little stamping, little numbered thing again, a little nail head. Focus. Is this a pocket? Oh, it is a pocket. Looky there. And these two little things pull out. This is not a Tim Holtz like little ticket. It's like a railroad ticket that I used to make out of a pocket. And again, all of the papers and everything you see in here, paper wise, for the most part, every single thing is Tim Holtz. Yep. Over here we've got just a vintage button, another one of those little things from Donna Little, Tim Holtz washi that says "Love Possibilities." Over here we've got lace, vintage lace, a letter I, which that's not Tim Holtz. I don't know where I got that. This is some really pretty vintage fabric with a little dangle on it. This is also one of his washis. That's a word, and it says destination. Up here, this is Tim Holtz ephemera, as is this. And I thought I had this so it pulled out, but I guess I finally glued it. I was afraid I would lose it. And behind there, you've got a bunch of collaging. Here, you've got more of that Donna Little stuff. And then behind everything, there's a little piece of butterfly and a Tim Holtz ephemera. More ephemera. More. And this is an old vintage snap, really in good condition. Oh, and this is one of the Tim Holtz gears, too. Just show this again so you can get all of its glory. Over here is a paper doll with the Tim Holtz. I'm going to stop saying Tim Holtz. Takes too long. We all know who it is now. These are chipboard phrases. Shine like the stars. That is a one of his numbers, enamel numbers, I think. And then I've got a very old vintage black button. Oops, I'm not trying to turn the page. Behind here, we've got some corrugated cardboard. You've got that adorable little boy with his dog. Some collaging and a Tim Holtz star here. The word believe. That is not Tim Holtz. I know that. I don't know where I got it, but this is more of things out of his ephemera packs. Same with this. Same with this. This is a... Now, this is a different kind of nail head. This is actually a brad, and I just took the back off because I wanted to use the metal. This is a ticket and some more of his wonderful washi tape. I think here I did do a little cheesecloth behind there. I know I have some fabric behind there, a vintage button, and some washi. And this is a butterfly. I think I just put some stickles, not stickles, glossy accents, or triple thick, one of them. Okay, next page. Now, this is one of the newer Tim Holtz. These are the large people. I forget what you call them. Down here, we've got some vintage trims, a button, some stamping. Now, this butterfly, I guess it's Tim Holtz. You know, that one I'm not positive about. We've got a little bit of bling. I'm going to pull it back there. You're not focusing very well. Oh, well, whatever. And then behind her, just a ton of collaging. Some creepy cloth, vintage button, metal number, collaging. I mean, when I get started, it's crazy. This is some vellum that I did some stamping on of his. So let's just have a look at that page. Oh, I forgot I have that little fabric again down at the bottom. All right, over here, right here is one of his pen nibs. Some very old fabric. Love that. I might have gotten that from Paula Fowler. Yeah. So, this is from Donna Little. This is a phrase that serves, remember the now. Oh, my cute. This is not Tim Holtz. And this is a little light bulb charm. We've got a black bulldog clip. I did do some sewing. Yeah, guess what? I had a sewing machine since November. I took a class. Now, all I needed to learn was how to thread the needle and wind a bobbin. They helped me with that, but, like, when that runs out, I don't know what I'm going to do. Watch YouTube videos, I guess. I paid $100 for that silly class. Hello. Anyway, I stitched down the side. Here we have, like, 3 best friends in my mind. And we've got a bunch of, collaging. You can see a bunch of stamping, ticket, that number, some, cheesecloth, tag that comes out of the back with this beautiful image from Sublime Stamps, Christina and Patrick. They have the best stamps, y'all. You need to go check them out. They have their own Etsy store and a website, sublimestamps.com. And I think that's it, but I'm going to hold everything up so you can see. Yeah. Oh, see, missed this. This is a little Tim Holtz thing that I just stuck a little number thingy in there. And it just goes in the back. This one is three brothers in my mind. Behind there, some Tim Holtz paper. Some numbers. I punched this out and it said siblings. vintage button. This isn't vintage fabric. I think I got that at Joann's. Down at the bottom, we've got one of these quote charms, and it says, "Here and Now." And we've got some beautiful vintage fabric at the bottom. The blue is not vintage, but the rest of it is. And that cute little dangle there with the bulb pin. All the collaging that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah, a lot of work. Labor of love. This is a stencil that is Tim Holtz, but it's all, I think it's called Stencil Chips. I don't know. Anyway, I stenciled right here. I used some of his newer linen tape. This is a big butterfly that is vellum that I downloaded. That's Digi, I think. And then this little bow pin with this. I love that color. It's like peridot or something. And then this is some tape that I make. I found this girl on YouTube. You use Scotch tape on tracing paper and put a whole bunch of lines out, and then use your alcohol inks to color it. So stinking cool. And this is a little Tim Holtz clip, made to look vintage. This opens up. It's got a little pocket with a tag and a couple birds, not Tim Holtz. And then very little collaging on this page. You know that much room. So, and the little, everything here is the washi. His washi, my tape, his stamp. Yep. Close her up, flip her over. And we've got husband and wife, just happily married. Some vintage trims, gears, numbers. Tim Holtz. Found relatives. Collaging, and at the top that says choice. And yeah, more collaging.